am Anisha Muhammad. Hi. And I am the owner of Honey Dip Yoni Spa, and we're gonna do a little bit of a get to know me video today. So Brianna's gonna ask the questions, and then I'm going to answer. So I don't know what her questions are gonna be. So let's have fun. Go for it.
Okay. So because you are the owner of Honey Dip Yoni Spa, I'd first like to know, how did you get into yoni steaming?
How did I get into yoni steaming? Well, personally, I had a yoni steaming journey before I told anyone else or before I started steaming anyone else, but I used to have horrible and irregular periods that I needed to correct, and I didn't want to do so through hormonal birth control. That was the only option for me. So I started looking at more holistic ways, and once I started researching, yoni steaming kept coming up, and I knew someone when I was 15 who used to yoni steam. So I kind of reached out to find out how to do so, and then started taking classes, and then started yoni steaming some of my friends, and then it just grew from there.
Beautiful. So are you originally from Houston?
I am a native Houstonian. I grew up in 3rd Ward, graduated from Jack Yates High School, went to Texas Southern University.
Okay.
So yeah, totally Houstonian.
And how did you find yourself here serving in this part of Houston?
This is my area. So I kind of grew up Central Houston, Southeast Houston. So this is where I'm comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I know my demographic. I'm from here. And so yeah, no traffic. Well, not much traffic. It's a little bit of traffic now, but not much traffic. So this is where I am. This is who I am.
So tell us, what is your favorite pastime?
My favorite pastime, believe it or not, is studying. I love to study. I love to learn. I mean, my mother told me I'll study grasshoppers on the moon. Like, I love to study and learn. And my favorite subject is psychology and history and political science. I'm very political.
Can you describe yourself in 5 words?
5 words.
Not using the word political.
Okay. Psychologist. Now, I do not have a psychology degree. However, I always think about more sociology, more on the grand scale, human emotions, why people behave the way that they do. So that does matter to me. I am a romantic. I love to talk about dating and romance and love and marriage. And again, it's just about how humans interact with each other. I love my culture. And none of that described me. Okay.
Well, romantic did, and and psychologist.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I am a happy Black girl.
Yes.
Always have been, so that definitely describes me. And a businesswoman. I love business. I love studying business. I love all things business. I grew up with my parents owning restaurants, so business is my thing. Like, I love it. I don't love to cook, but I loved owning a restaurant. I could work the counter and count the money and all of that like nobody's business. And then friendly. Anisha actually means friendly. So I take my name to heart. So I would consider myself to be friendly.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
I like that. And so my last question.
Okay.
What do you do for self-care?
What do I do for self-care? Yoni steaming. Yoni steaming is, and I mean that like from the bottom of my heart. Yoni steaming, and then honestly, my self-care is kicked in when I help others. And it may sound like a contradiction, but it really is. That's what feeds my soul, because I am a person of service, and my purpose is actually to help women find and cultivate their purpose. And so that does bring me self-care. And then studying. I study for self-care. Like, those days where I need to get out of my head, I'll learn any and everything. I'll study any and everything. And my biggest question in life is like, how can I do? How can I say? How can I become? So the level up is self-care for me.
Fabulous. And is there anything coming up for you in the present moment that you just want to share with our viewers?
Love yourself. right? So have confidence in yourself. If there's something that you want to do, study it. Find out how to get it done, because you're worthy, right? You're worthy. So many women, we don't understand that we are so worthy. We came here to live big, to be expansive. So take up as much space in this world as you can. Study yourself, and when you have learned yourself, study thyself, and when you have learned yourself, study thyself, right? And just see how you can give to this world, be a big impact, and leave a great legacy. And yeah, and we'll see you at Honey Dip.